Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Olivia George and this is going to be another reaction video. I hope you liked the part 1 of the reaction. Today I'm going to react to the part 2 of 10 worst cases in paternity court. Okay, so let's get right to it.
Number 5, Jamila Webster versus Terry House. Church pastor and Bishop Terry House was in court in defense of sleeping with a girl 28 years younger than him, 20-year-old Jamila Webster.
I want to stress that right away, that I'm a man and I have manly needs, but I'm also a pastor.
Jamila met him at church, thinking she was attending an innocent Bible study.
Pause. Look at the judge's face. She's like,
it was supposed to have been like a Bible study thing. Instead of that, it's like unprotected sex.
Things
There
escalated.
was a connection. I thought she was hot.
She had confided in the church pastor after her mother died.
She went through a tragedy. She lost her mom. I
oh,
went through a
that's
tragedy. I lost my child.
cold.
Instead
So
of
she was
consoling and
vulnerable.
guiding her, he made a move to get into her pants.
We just had a great time together.
To add insult to injury, he defended his actions by
I'm a
stating
man and I have manly needs.
he even went on to blame her
She's with me for money.
and called her names in court.
Quickly, she became a hoochie, and that's what it was all about.
This is not a man of
Poor
God.
girl's probably lost her faith in the
Oh, and
midst
she's
of the assault.
crying.
Is that proper language to use for a young woman?
His intentions
you.
weren't
Ask
even to
him
marry
again.
her.
No, it was
just-
just a hookup.
Just a hookup.
It was a booty
Just-
call.
He just
Just a
wanted what he
hookup.
wanted.
I'm a man and I have manly needs.
Jamila was involved with 3 different men when she conceived her child.
You were, in fact, sleeping with someone else during that time.
Yes, he was
Oh,
a girlfriend, but it was
girl.
on and off.
And one of the other potential fathers was in court to receive paternity tests.
Okay.
Their relationship had started off casual but turned into a committed one.
I started catching
Aw.
feelings. She started
So
catching
they're
feelings
together.
also, so we made a serious relationship.
He had no
Okay.
idea she was sleeping around with her pastor while going to church.
She was
just not
"Yo,
cute,
you are
girl."
the father. That's why I'm telling you. Because
That's a lie. I told him it's a possibility that he can be my baby's father.
Despite the cheating, Andre stepped up to take care of her daughter.
I was there
Okay.
ever since she told me that she was pregnant when she was 6 months. I made sure she ate good, feet rubbed, back rubbed. A million is 3 months now. I've been there since day 1 and before day 1.
Meanwhile,
Oh,
Pastor
he's
Terry
serious.
disconnected his phone and moved out of town.
Oh
you
my
left
gosh,
town,
just
did you know she
Pastor
was
Terry.
I had no idea at all whatsoever.
Terry accused Jamila of being after his money.
The baby looked like his mom. She looked like his mom.
I'm sure for money, Your Honor, it's going to always look like my mother, look like me, look like Bruce Lee.
What
Anybody
money?
she
I
wanna-
never-
Why
While
is
Andre
this is
was
not a man
hoping
of
it
God?
was his kid.
You're actually hoping this child is yours.
Yes, I am.
The results visibly broke his heart,
Oh,
but
he's not
he
the
wasn't
father.
about to let them
In
go.
my eyes, that's still my daughter. I've been here this long. Why stop?
As for Pastor House,
You are not.
Oh, the
not the
person, the
father either.
both of them aren't.
Do you know who your child's father
Girl.
is?
Yes. My
Okay.
ex-boyfriend.
Jamila shed her tears quietly as she apologized to the pastor for bringing him to court.
I just think it's wrong, and I think an
I'm
apology
sorry.
is definitely due.
I'm sorry.
But I
Girl.
Number 4.
Number 4.
Byron Pace versus Rasheeda Fobbs.
Okay.
Byron had come to know Rasheeda's son, Prince, to be his own.
Mr. Pace, you
Okay.
say you will be crushed today if DNA results reveal you are not the biological father of your son, Prince.
Yes, Your Honor.
He had no idea there was a possibility that his best friend Sam could have fathered the child.
You're
Pause. Your best friend could possibly be the father. I'm so done, man.
Mr. Pace's best friend and the second potential father of Prince.
Yes, Your
His
Honor.
girlfriend went behind his back and had an affair with his best friend.
We both was intoxicated. He's not there. Me and her talk, and the talk led to something else.
Rasheeda was still
Oh,
hopeful
don't
that her
blame
boyfriend was the
intoxication.
father,
He's an excellent father. I couldn't ask for a better person.
and they could move on with their lives.
I want everything to stay the way it is. I don't want us to separate the situation.
Byron explains that his relationship with his girlfriend, his friend, and the child in question was in jeopardy.
I'm
All
very
three of them
confused at
could
this point.
jeopardize,
It's my best
yeah.
friend, and this is my woman. I've been knowing Mr. Randolph 10 to 12, 15 years almost.
Byron and Sam were living together as roommates
15
when
years, and he's
Rasheeda
gonna do
came
that to you,
into
bro.
the picture.
She had on short shorts. I'm a leg man. And I ended up getting her phone number.
Their relationship moved quickly, and she moved in to live with them shortly after meeting,
We kind of bonded real quick.
supposedly in a committed relationship.
The situation with me and Randolph only happened once.
He had no idea she had cheated on him during the
I don't
time of
think
conception.
Shortly after her moving
I don't
in, she
think this
became
happened
pregnant.
He
once.
wouldn't have found out if it wasn't for a heated argument.
Prince was 2.5 at the time. Kind of just got blurted out to me that Mr. Randolph could be a potential father.
She waited more than 3 years to tell him he might not be the father.
He knows Byron as his
More
dad,
than
and that's
3
the way I wanted
years.
to stay.
Rasheeda tells a story of how Byron was
Nah,
working
this
long
lady's
nights.
crap.
He's never really home. I kind of took that as a feeling of
And
neglect.
she found herself in the arms of Sam to cope with the loneliness.
I do work a lot. I promote clubs and parties, so I am out.
She admits what happened
Wait,
was a
then you
big
go to
mistake.
The
his best
situation with me
friend?
and Randolph
Okay.
was the worst mistake I ever made.
Was it only one time?
Honestly, that I can recall, yes.
Girlfriend of 6 years on one side and his best friend of 12 years on the other. Byron's doubts weighed heavy on his shoulders.
One time is one time
I
too
think you
many
should
for
just
me.
leave
They
them
were
both.
all ready for some
Both men.
answers.
Your friend and
Everybody
the
held
girlfriend.
their breath as the results were
Because
revealed,
everybody
Mr.
said
Pace,
some, like,
you
rubbish
are
shit.
not his father.
which means
Mr. Randolph,
Aye.
you are not.
what? Oh, what a twist.
Neither of them
Byron
are the
pushes
fathers.
Rasheeda back as a new truth emerges that there was a third man she
Ooh,
must have been sleeping
look
with.
at his eyes.
Do
It
you
was
know
like,
who Prince's father is?
do we know?
That's me.
Back at square one with no idea who Prince's real dad is.
There's somebody that may be his dad, but I'm his father.
What a shame.
Wow. 3. Grace Campbell. Thomas Rufus.
Thomas had been married to his wife, Angela, for 20 plus years, and they had 3 young boys together.
Me and Angela know each other for 24 years. We've been married for 20 years.
Okay.
They were a happy family, but Angela also liked females.
We met Gracie where we worked at. They kind of hit it off together.
So she started a relationship on the side with the defendant in court, Gracie.
She brought Gracie into the relationship just for herself. I knew she liked women, so I kind of just let her go ahead.
Shortly
Okay,
after their
what's the
relationship
issue?
began, Gracie moved into her and her husband Thomas's home, and everything was fine.
Now, they had had a commitment ceremony, these two.
He was there. He's the one that gave me away. So.
But there was one thing the 2 women couldn't achieve without a man, and that was
Children. She said she was getting to the age where she wanted to have kids.
Gracie wanted to have her own kids, and they all agreed that in order for Gracie to have her own kids, they would be conceived by Thomas.
Angela told her, she said, the only way you can have children is if Thomas is the father. That's
This
how
is
our relationship
weird.
started out
This
between
is
all 3
weird.
of us.
You might think this is a recipe for disaster, but in actuality, their troubles only began when the 2 women went outside of their relationship with another man.
I had told her about the swingers club that I used to go to.
Because I love her, I relented and I went. He started talking to some guy, kissing on this guy. Well, I didn't know there was rooms in back. Between both of us drinking a lot, we ended up in the back in one of the rooms. We ended up having relations with this guy that we don't even know.
Without protection?
Yes, Your
Honor.
Ew.
That didn't sit well with Thomas.
No
Gracie had
protection, girl.
conceived her baby around the time of this affair, and now the paternity of the baby was in question.
You might not be the father, but I hope that you are.
But wait, Angela had already done this cheating thing once before.
Me and Angela's been through this with our other child. She found out she was pregnant and she told me I had relations with somebody else while you wasn't around.
And she wasn't so sure if one of their children was actually Thomas's.
You guys got a lot going on here.
Yeah, this is too much.
Relationships are one thing.
Yes.
You got poly cheating. That's another thing.
Yes,
Both kids
with
ended
the
up
hands
being
as well.
Thomas's
This is
seed.
too much.
3-week-old Annagale
Is it
Rogers.
the
Mr. Rogers,
Thomas's
you
baby?
are her father.
Okay, he's the father.
Pertaining to 18-year-old Austin
look, Coach, she's
Rogers. You are his father.
Okay, he's the father.
And they went home
She looked like
together
she's
in
gonna
celebration
have a
with
breakdown.
joyful news.
Hearing these results
The face is
today
just
made
like-
me ecstatic, knowing that the father I've had all my life is my biological father.
Number 2,
Alice Shivers.
Arthur and Eugene were in court to find out if the man they assumed to be their father, or the man they had known as uncle, was actually their biological father.
Uncle Ronnie, he's called me on my birthday. He said, I don't know who I'm
He's
talking
a grown
to,
man
my
as
son
well.
or my
Grown
nephew. Happy birthday.
Their mother on the defendant's podium had come clean about sleeping with both their presumed fathers and his brother.
We got intoxicated. We had a one-time thing, and
Why
that
is
was
everyone
it.
blaming intoxication?
And she did not know who had actually fathered the children. The two brothers looked noticeably different, but they had always believed they shared the same parents.
I'm slim, like my dad. I'm built like my dad. My features like my dad. Arthur is big. He's a big guy right here. Uncle Ronnie is big. That's a big guy right there. You know, they broad.
Until recently, they found out their uncle might actually be their father.
Uncle Ronnie or Father Ronnie?
Uncle Dad.
He called him Uncle Daddy.
He calls him Uncle Daddy.
Their mother, Allie, explains that she had no choice but to sleep with the brother of her husband.
I had a hard life. I had to struggle in any kind of way it meant for me to stay alive.
She had no
I
choice
stayed
to
alive.
sleep with
Since she had nowhere to go after they broke it
I
off.
had nowhere to lay my head.
Eugene made it clear that he had no hard feelings towards his mom.
My mom did everything in her power and her will.
These guys, because they're
All
men, they're
was the
mature,
truth.
but...
Who is their father?
Another
Do they share the
choices.
same dad?
I need us to have the same dad.
You say
This
you
would be
need,
sad.
you need you and your brother to have the same dad?
Yeah,
I see you
they don't-
emotional. What are you?
It's emotional to both of us.
If they don't
Growing
have
up,
the same
they'd
dad, that's
observed
really,
their
really
perceived
sad.
father to treat them differently.
He didn't even write me when I was in jail, but he wrote him, send him money.
You don't do that if that's your child.
Their Uncle Dad enters the room and
The
sits on the
Uncle
witness
Dad.
chair. He tells a different story
What
than
is
that
he
of
saying?
their mother.
She said we only had sex once. She must have meant we only had sex once sober. Because she can't even remember the first time.
You remember.
Oh, boy.
He says they'd slept together on countless occasions. They embraced one another as they waited for the results.
Regardless of
This
what
is
these
sad,
results
yeah.
are, this is your mother. You are brothers, and you should love each other as such. Are you ready for the results?
Yeah.
One paternity
let's
test
know.
was concluded.
Come on,
John
Judge.
Ellis is your father.
Oh, okay. So the uncle is
And
not
the
his
next?
father.
It has been determined by this court. John Ellis is your father.
Oh, both of them have the same dad. And it isn't the uncle dad. The uncle father. Uncle father? I don't know what they've been calling. Oh, that's so good.
Who would have thought?
This is great. I mean, same mom, same dad. They're all as well.
Number one, Daniel
Last
Vogel
one,
versus Donna Vogel.
Donna Vogel.
Daniel owed almost $40,000 in child support to the defendant in question, Donna Vogel.
Mr. Vogel, you currently owe $43,000 in
But he's
child
retired.
support
Damn.
for the defendant's son, who you say is not yours, and you claim to know who his father is.
He was in court hoping he wouldn't have to take on the debt, as he didn't believe he was the actual father.
Who do you believe
Yeah.
his father
Who's
is?
the daddy?
My brother David.
Oh.
Donna had been with both Daniel and his
Why
brother,
are all these
so
women
none of them
sleeping
had any
with
idea
brothers?
who fathered
What's
the
going on?
children. His belief was that his brother and Donna had had an affair in his very own car and conceived the child.
She had sex with my brother in my car in a parking lot in Janesville, Wisconsin.
But Donna said otherwise.
There was no sex in the car.
Don't get it twisted now.
It was under a bridge.
Not in a car.
You're
It's
admitting
not a
that
car,
you were
but it was-
intimate with his
but it-
brother.
Yes,
it was
ma'am.
Just not in the
under
car,
the
under a
bridge.
bridge.
Yes, Your Honor, I was. I mean, he treated me better. He was good to me.
Her son didn't blame her.
This man, he's got a sly tongue. He could pretty much talk anybody into generally anything.
She went on to marry his brother,
So then you married his brother.
Yeah, 3 years after I divorced him.
but still claimed Daniel was
This
the
is
father.
so
I had grown
weird.
to the age of 5, and my understanding that David was my father, and then all of a sudden my mother had kind of come to me when I was 5. What she basically told me was that she had had sex with him under a bridge.
He had been confused as to who his father was for
I
years.
haven't had a secure thought in years.
Was it the man he called uncle all along?
It's like changing by the decade. One decade he has one father. The
That's
next decade
sad.
that father is his uncle, and then the uncle is the father.
His mother was sorry, all right.
I'm just sorry that it happened this way.
She broke down in court
bless
while
her,
her
but you
story
shouldn't
was
have done
told.
that,
You know,
sis. You
people
shouldn't be
believe the
sleeping
quickest
with
way to
brothers.
get over somebody is to get under somebody else, and that
Yeah.
just isn't true. And when it happens, you create situations you don't intend that have consequences.
And when the results told her truth,
Mr. Daniel Vogel, you are his father.
Oh,
Daniel
you
Vogel
are the.
was, in fact, his father.
He is the father. Okay, then he has to pay. He has to pay the child support.
More than shocked. I'm happy that he's
Oh, bless him. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you really enjoyed it. It was kind of a more solace and like it was kind of a more chilled reaction. Maybe because it was like the latter part, like the part one, I found it more shocking. Was this one was, well, it wasn't shocking, but it wasn't as like outrageous as the last one. But you guys let me know. Thank you again for watching. Please like and subscribe, and comment down below and let me know what you think about the videos that I've been posting. But yeah, we're gonna start notification gang. Okay, so the notification shout out goes out to Man Like Jay, where it says, brother said, I'm a Muslim. I'm planning to have 4 wives. Laughy face. Thank you guys for watching my video. Let me know what type of things you want to see on this channel. Please comment down below because you can have a chance of getting your notification read out. And yeah, join the OG family. Let's do this. Thank you all, and I will see you again next time. Love you all. See you later. Bye.